Hello everybody, welcome back. YouTube.com/Geek Aloud for another Let's Install today. It's finally in my hands, Marvel's Avengers. Apologies for the delay in getting this video up. COVID's caused crazy lockdowns here in Melbourne. Anyway, moving on. Disc is going in. The other thing we can, of course, discuss briefly, cover art. Oh, and of course, the big exclusive character, Spider-Man's coming to PS4 exclusively, apparently, if you didn't know. Apparently, some people were upset by that. We've got also in there registration on the site, an ad for Final Fantasy VII, and your standard cautions. So no real manual as such to speak of. Man, my brain is mush. All right, Marvel's Avengers. Here we go. Let's install it. It's preparing to update. Well, we'll let the application start, but why is that happening? What are we talking about here? 1.5? It's preparing to download. We don't even know what the download size is. It's odd to me that it's forcing the patch without the install. What's happening here? Let's have a look at the system storage. Now, I'm assuming Marvel's Avengers has pre-allocated its space now on the SSD. There should be a Marvel's Avengers. Yes, there it is. Okay, so it's allocated 46.5 gig. From memory, that's about the full install size I would expect. Well, it's saying version 1 on the disk. That is odd that it's allocated the disk there. I would expect significantly less space left on the drive is why I'm questioning the size allocation there. But we will let it happen. What's happening with this patch? 7 minutes left, and I can't even, that's as big as I can get it. So, I mean, I guess we won't. It's a 10 gig patch, but let's see what happens if we start it without. Let's start it without the patch and see what happens. Who knows what we're in for? Can we play any of it if there was no internet connection? Ultimately is the question we're answering here. Some people have asked in the past, hey, Troy, if you don't have the disc connected to the internet, if you don't have the PS4 connected to the internet, can we play anything? Let's answer that question right now. We know that it's not, it's tied up getting something online. It's booting off the disc. Not sure. I wonder if it's just going to sit on this screen until... No, there we go. Ooh, wow, can you hear the PS4? The PS4 Pro is struggling. I can hear the disc reading. The arms going back and forth. Chuck, 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 chuck. That does not sound good. All right. New version is required to play. Please download the update. There you go. So you can't even do anything without the update. You must have it connected. You must get the patch to play. That answers that. So we'll let the patch install. We'll see what happens then. I can't even tell if it's installing off the disk. The way it's pre-allocated that space is very confusing. So we'll just have to wait the 5 minutes. Let's install. All right, getting exciting now. We are closing in on the almost, 11 gig version 1.05 patch for the Marvel Avengers. Putting the disc in forces this download to occur. Pressing X within the disc menu does nothing. You absolutely have to be connected to the internet and install it. Update it now. You must download that patch, install the patch before you can do anything with the disc. We're yet to see the actual data transfer, like version 1.0 data transfer off the disc onto the hard drive. I'm not sure when that's going to happen. I would like it to have been happening while that 10 gig patch was downloading. But they wouldn't let us do it that way. That's fine. Now, I'm just wondering, I don't know if we're going to have to accept terms and conditions now, whether we're going to jump in. That menu is significantly quicker, and the disk drive isn't having a conniption as it's reading off that little intro video. So however we tied it in a knot before, it wasn't happy. It seems to have calmed down, or maybe that's what the part of the goodness of that version 1.05 patch. Maybe it was just to stop the loud disk reading. Who knows? Congratulations. The first title of the generation to support autosaving. Oh, no, wait, they all do it, and they could have stopped telling us about it a long time ago. That's right. Come on, Marvels. Let's get downloading. I'm just dying to see some sort of indication of installing, downloading, something. What's happening in notification land? It's saying it's version 1.5 installed. Let's have a look at systems storage. Now, before it did say that it had the picture of the disk and it said it was version 1.0. Let's see if it's now 58 and it was 48 or 47, I think, last time. Still the picture of the disk, but it's saying it's 58 gig and the full version 1.05. Very interesting. So I'm not sure at what point it will be copying the data off the disk, unless it's doing it now. Oh my goodness. Have I ever mentioned how pointless I think these are? I assume we need to... Yeah, great. Have we read it all? Can we continue? Continue? The real question is, when's the install happening, guys? That's what we're here for. This missing... Surely that wasn't an incredibly quick install. The only way we can do this is actually the very first thing we're doing is going into the settings, going to the audio. Where's audio? We need to turn off this music before we get all kinds of copyright strikes. Music volume. Sorry, music. I'm sure you're grand, but I don't need the copyright strikes. Can we go into the campaign? A normal campaign, will it let us start? It appears so. Though I can hear that disk drive's kicked off again. I'm not sure if you can hear it in the background. There's the large... And that's very steppy. So this is trying to play a cutscene and install data off the disk at the same time is what you're hearing. And it's the internal SSD. It's the faster hard drive than it's expecting. So it's definitely the disk read, and that's the loud noise. I doubt it's being picked up by the mic, but I'm sitting a good 2 meters away from the PS4. I can hear the fan noise. That's going at high speed, and I can hear the ARM going on the disk. It's definitely installing and playing a video at the same time. I can't skip the cutscene. So there's no way for me to tell you when this is fully installed. And that's part of the game. So I just have to say that that's a successful install, even though we know it's a lie. It's installing in the background, but I can't force it to install it, and I can't show us a progress spinner. So it's the best I can do. I'm sorry. If you're out there, grab the disc, but you do have to be on the internet before you can play anything. So good luck out there. YouTube.com/GeekLoud. Live Let's Plays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sunday night, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern, right here. Like and subscribe. You'll never miss it. Thanks, guys.
Oh, trophy! Finally! Yes!
Avengers, assemble! He's trying to sweep up leaves in this world. And another one.